we are back in action. That first take was just like a little practice. We were warming you guys up. Wanted to tease you a little bit so that way you're like, wait, where'd they go? What happened? So, hello, this is the real thing happening right now. So, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. And then thank you for being always lovely to our guests, Karen Denise. Hi. She makes it so worth it that you guys are waiting for us. Super waiting. And then we have Lundy over here, per usual.
What's up, y'all? What's up, man? I'm back. Season 6. Season 6. Yep. 6 God. 6, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6,
Season premiere. So let's dive right into it.
Yeah.
Where were you born and raised?
Yeah, I was born out here in West LA. I went to Hamilton High School. I'm all
Damn.
getting all technical. Yeah.
Real LA, fool.
For 9th grade, I went to Fairfax. We
You
played
did?
against you guys basketball.
Yeah, we've definitely played each other. But yeah, I was from Hamilton, and yeah, I grew up in this area, and I just moved to like the Valley a couple years ago. Kind of different.
Oh, so you're a true LA girl.
Yeah.
She's an island girl.
Wait, so
My Rasta, yeah.
do you ever say, when people ask you, like, where are you from, do you ever say born and raised in LA?
I do sometimes.
Thank you.
Because, like, come on, there's not that many of us.
Thank
Very,
you
very small
very
populations.
much.
Are you both also?
No,
No,
I am.
Yeah.
But
She is.
most people are transplanted here.
Yeah.
But he, like a hair transplant.
Like a hair transplant.
No, but he is always bothered that I say born and raised in LA. I'm
really
like,
do sometimes.
because it's rare
Well, you know
to
how
come across
how
that.
when you're with someone and they always get
Say
asked
the
a
same
certain
thing.
question, they say the same thing
That's-
every time.
like,
So
you
I
know-
wait for it. They'll be like, "Where are you from?" And she'll be like, "Born and raised in LA."
Well, like, what do you want me to say? I'm from Canada. Like,
Yeah.
he's
Just be like-
waiting for
be-
a
you
moment
could
I
be like,
switch up.
LA.
Like,
You could be like, "Yeah, I'm from
Texan.
LA." Like, I'm from LA. She's like, "Born and raised
He's
in
all
LA."
like saying it right when you're saying it. Born. and raised
I
in
lip it myself. I'm like,
well, okay. And then a lot of people could have moved here like him 6 years ago from
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah.
And he can say nowadays, I'm from LA. But
No,
he
you
is,
can't.
but is
I
he
can't
not,
say I'm from
'cause he's
LA.
really not from LA.
I'm like, no, you
I
can't,
can't say
that.
I'm from LA.
I'm just giving
You have
an
to live at
example.
least.
No, you're right though, because you can ask people and they're like, "Oh, I'm just from LA," and no, you're not.
You're not from
like
Like, you
from
know,
here.
Stop
we
it.
were real
Came
LA,
here.
born and bred.
Yeah.
You can say you're from LA if you live half your life in LA.
Right.
It's got to be at least half your life.
At least half.
Well, Karen agreed with
And
me.
I came out here, I was
so-
like 17.
Born and raised in LA.
Yay,
okay.
thank you. Wait, next time
Born
you
and
see
raised.
Next time you see us, you have to be like, in case you forgot, born and raised
Yeah,
in LA.
no, for real.
Wait,
We got this next time.
you have to comment on my shit. Born and
Born and
raised.
raised. Are you born and
You're
raised
like-
in LA? Question.
You're like, never forget, me and Jazz are born and raised in LA.
She's like, "You motherfucker, you're not even
Here's
from
our
here.
thing.
You don't even go here."
He's just jealous he wasn't.
Jealous. It's okay.
I'm jelly.
Okay, so how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I don't mind. Yeah, I'm 29. Hopefully, I don't look 29.
We're
yet.
so
She's like, "I'm
close.
45."
Yeah, how old?
I
if you don't
think
mind me.
27.
27. Oh yeah, you're really close. Yeah,
I feel like that's so young, though.
I love it. I honestly, my friends and I were talking about this. We felt like we'd be married by like 26, 27 when we were like 16.
Or even younger
Or even
sometimes,
younger,
yeah.
yeah. But hell no. Like, I look at it now and I'm like, no way. Like, I'm like
Yeah,
barely
ain't
feeling
happening.
like I can take care of myself now, you know? So,
Yeah, I feel like it takes a longer time to get married, have a family in a place like LA.
you're right.
Like,
Oh, yeah, that's
Right.
true.
yeah, in Cleveland, all my friends are married, kids,
House.
House.
Yeah.
picket fence, blah, blah, blah.
That's a
But
good
it's because
point.
it costs like $50,000 to get a house. You have a kid, it's not even expensive out there.
Yeah, that's a good
Out
point.
here, it's
in LA,
expensive. It's like
hard.
you want private school, you want these garbage ass public schools. The school system out here is garbage. I'm gonna be honest with you. That
Yeah.
shit. What the hell? You seen their football fields? My God.
Football's a thing in Ohio. That's why he brought that
Is
up.
it? Yeah.
I'm like, we're not really into that
Once
out
I saw
here.
that, that's all I needed to
It's
know
like the
about
one thing you
school
look at
system.
first when you go to a school.
Oh yeah, I'm
football
like,
field.
what's the football field? I'm like, oh no, none of them are good. I'm like, they're not putting no money into these schools. We're gonna need a look up the taxes for them.
I was gonna say though, I am excited, super excited for like our 30s. Are you excited for that?
Girl, I'm so excited. Honestly, it feels like by 30, I have my shit a little bit more together. I don't want to go back to like 21, 22.
You just took the words right out of my
No.
mouth. I would never.
I would
You
never go
definitely
back
will.
there.
You will for sure.
No.
I know when I hit 30 and to now, it's a huge. I don't know. I mean, I honestly, I don't think it's age is the thing. I just think your life experience and my life experience. I mean, when I hit 30 and then when I don't know. Also, if you just start paying attention more to life when you hit 30, you know, because it's just like, okay, like this is my. I mean, what is it? What the new saying is like 30s is the new 20s and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
For sure
Yeah. So like, I guess our teenagers is our 20s now, and our 30s
Like,
is
it was like
when
a
we start
joke.
figuring it out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
20.
people
And,
that, or even people that are like, I wish I was still in high school. And I'm like, ew, why?
I don't know anybody that's ever said that.
Some-
I know.
I guess
The
people
have a
glory
couple of
boys.
friends,
It's like
yeah.
glory
It's like the
boys
glory-
and
yeah, people
girls.
that peak.
And they're like,
Yeah, they
and then
peaked in
they
high
can
school,
never
and
stop
that's
talking
it.
about
That's
high
me,
school
though.
memories.
That's me.
You're like, is there anything else
That's
going on
me.
in
I
your
played
life?
football in high school. I
all
loved
you
it.
do is remember that.
That's like all I.
I'm sorry.
I
Just remember, born and raised in LA.
I scored a lot of touchdowns in high school, so I had good times in high school. A lot of people got picked on and shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't let you forget.
But
We
definitely,
hear you, Lundy.
definitely peaked in high school.
Also, real quick, Jazzy, one of your number one fans and Mama D's. We have to shout him out. Ross Lano.
Hi, Ross.
He waits for you guys every time you guys go off
Ross
for
is
an
the
hour.
man.
Thanks,
When you come
Ross.
back on, he's
Boats.
been there
Boats.
from Deanne's
Rick
episode
Ross,
one.
the
to
boss.
episode one. So thanks, Ross, for tuning in. And
Thank
then
you.
Rose.
and then King Dom says, "Born and raised."
Born and
Yeah,
raised.
People are gonna run into London on the street. They'll be like,
Born and raised in LA.
Yeah. Hey, I want everyone that's gonna watch this or future will watch this. Please, if you ever see him, make sure you
Just if anybody asks
Tell
you where
him
you're
that.
from, just say
Do not
born.
let
Just
him
say born
forget.
and raised LA.
Yeah, don't let him forget that. So,
No.
so how old are you?
29.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said 29, and then your birthday.
It's August 26th. So I'm a Virgo.
Oh,
But yeah. I know people are
close
sometimes
to
people are like,
Leona.
"You're a Virgo." Like, what, they're crazy or
Is
they're
that a
like
thing?
mean.
Is that a thing?
organized.
They're no-
Apparently,
they're-
they're like mean or organized or
You're
like
so nice.
momish or something like that. But I'm like, I feel like okay, I have the organized part, but like not the mean part. I guess I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, you got
You're
the good part of the
beyond chill
Virgo.
though. You're really nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
Well,
what?
I'm
He's
sure.
like,
I'm sure
well,
there's
he's
no.
like, you're
I'm
kinda
sure there's
rubbing me
someone
the
out there in the
wrong way.
world that's
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh
my
yeah.
boyfriend's seen that.
Yeah,
that
you
mean,
seen the
like,
mean
fucking
side. They're like, fuck
exorcist side.
that. Fuck that.
I've known Virgos like because one of my best friends used to be a Virgo.
What's her name?
Why does her name matter?
Because it can't be Karen,
I was
right?
gonna
No,
it's not.
Karen's a bad name.
Stay away from this girl.
Yeah.
But she was like, even though we were good friends, like she was just always. I feel like just would like wake up and be like, I feel like being a bitch today,
Really? Yeah. No. I know a few
or moody.
that are like,
You know, like
yeah.
really moody.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though they could be good friends, it's still like they be mean to other people.
Yeah.
Just
No,
like
for
random
real.
people, like, ew, I'm over this.
Like I don't really want
Like,
to.
let's go right now. I'm over this, like
Yeah.
that, and you're like, what? We're all having fun, like
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Yeah.
But you don't have those type of moments.
I don't think so. I don't think I have that type of moment really. I'm pretty adaptive, I guess you can say. That's why.
You're so. I've always thought every time I'm with you, I'm like,
Adaptive.
she is so cool. She is
Thank
so
you.
nice
Thank
and dope and talkative too.
Thank you. Hell yeah. I know the other day we were at my friend's house and they're like, you and your boyfriend are opposite. He's
Oh, is
like
he
he's like
quiet?
very like
Oh.
quiet until you start like talking about something he likes. He's like, oh, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
But me, yeah, I'm pretty talkative, I guess.
Do you-
But I can be shy too. Every now.
Do you consider yourself outgoing?
I do. Yeah, I guess. I do. Yeah. I
You're
feel
here.
awkward though sometimes.
You're here.
I
If
feel
you
like-
weren't outgoing, you wouldn't be here.
That's true.
That's
yeah.
his strength too.
That's true. Yeah.
He's super outgoing. Too.
Huh?
You guys are both outgoing.
Yeah,
I feel like you guys
Jasmine's-
are both outgoing.
Him more, only because I
And it
know you
compliments.
though.
Yeah. You think you're shy?
When Jasmine knows someone, she's all questions. Oh, what do you do? What do you think? What about? How's this?
Even
How's
on
that?
But also too, I mean, I have to be on the podcast, you know. But like
Yeah.
maybe
No, this is real. This is everyday life.
I
This
think
isn't
that's just
podcast.
like maybe
that's
that's
what
just
I-
you, and then it translates into the podcast, which is
Yeah,
good.
which
It's,
is
exactly.
good.
You know what?
Which is
It's
good.
like if I get a like right away, I have to get like a feel off their vibe.
Yeah.
Or their energy, and then I'll kind of like go off of that because
Mm-hmm.
if someone's too loud or obnoxious, and I'm like,
I've gotten that like sometimes I'm too nice. People question like, why is she so nice?
what?
Yeah. Well, I can get that though, because I've run
gotten
into some people that you're like, why is she being so nice to me? But
Oh.
I've gotten that a few
done
times,
that
and
a
I'm
lot.
That
like,
sounds like their insecurities.
I feel like it.
I've
yeah.
never
Just-
done
yeah,
that.
just
Have you
like-
done that, Lundy? Like, where you met someone and you're like, they're too nice.
I know. I don't like
hell
that.
yeah, hell yeah,
Oh,
hell
I've
yeah, hell
never
yeah.
had
for
that.
sure.
But
I get
like
a
when
lot.
you're
What drives that feeling? Like, being like
just like feeling like, what do you want from me? Like, what do
Yeah.
you want? What do you want from me?
That's
like,
so weird.
Why are you being so nice? Like,
Yeah.
well, okay. Or like just like, why are you being so nice? Like, why? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Like some people, oh, bro, you're so cool. Like,
Maybe
you're so
they're just
good.
nice.
Like, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just being nice. I don't know, but I'm like,
That's where my mind goes.
thanks,
or
bro.
or it's business. Like you need a front for your like it's your business. You need this is who you are. This is
Yeah.
what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like no
Yeah.
matter if you work in if your work is podcast or it's a retail or it's actress or model or whatever. Like work is work, and sometimes for work you need to put this. Like a lot of like okay, probably one of the most what do you call it? Shoot, wrong. I'm trying to think of the word, but anyway, is waitresses and waiters. When you come
Oh,
to the
yeah.
table, everyone like men and women are always like they're flirting with me. Like no, I'm just trying to get their tips.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
know, like that's what they're
No,
trying
exactly.
to do.
Usually when people are nice, like as a man side of thing, when women, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, everybody's gonna be nice to you guys. But as a man, when someone's nice to you, you're like, what the fuck do they
Yeah.
want? What do you want from me?
yeah.
Man, what do you want from me? What are you
That's
about? Are you about
true.
to ask me for something? Like that's how I think. Because I guess maybe it's just past experiences and people being
Totally
nice to you, and then they like turn around and ask you for something or to do something for them or like whatever, a favor, and you're just like, oh no, of course now I know why you're being all nice
Yeah.
because you were asking for a favor. But I feel like for girls, people are just nice to y'all in general. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are pretty
Yeah.
women.
Girls
you know
have
what I
an
mean?
advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They got that pretty girl
Wait,
privilege.
and to top it off, we're born and raised in
We're born and raised in LA.
Born and raised.
Yeah,
In East
God,
LA.
babe. In case you
I mean, honestly,
forgot.
LA is a place where like people
Kingdom
from LA,
Scorpio.
they don't really hate on you for from being out of town. Like,
No.
I'll go somewhere else and they'll be like, oh, you live in LA, like fuck LA, like goddamn, like
Yeah.
damn nigga, like what the fuck? But like when people come from LA from out of town, we're not like, oh fuck Wisconsin or like fuck,
Wisconsin.
yeah, like fuck
Idaho.
Idaho
Yeah,
or
Idaho.
fucking Arkansas, nigga. Like, no, nobody does that here. So I've noticed people from LA are real cool when it comes to people from out of town. But when you are from LA and you go out of town, people, you got like a target on you, low key. Low key.
What would your spirit animal be?
What would my spirit animal be? I'd probably
guess?
be. Yeah, go ahead,
Can we
guess.
guess?
I
Guess
I would love
first.
to know.
I don't even.
Guess her spirit animal.
I
Guess.
can't because I don't know
I'm
her
gonna
well
say
enough.
Siamese cat.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Okay.
It is along the cat line.
Oh, see, I'm
Okay.
getting there.
It's
The
along
feline.
lines.
Okay, what is it?
It's a cheetah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say a
cheetah.
cheetah
You
too.
were?
Were
I was about to, gosh, on my very soul itself. I was
Yeah,
going to
it's
say a
like your
cheetah.
babe.
I like the cheetah.
Yeah, I swear, I was like,
you got
she's
any
like a
cheetah print clothing?
I do.
Even that
I
Jack
do.
Do you
And
have
I
a
was like,
cheetah print
cheetah.
tattoo?
I fucking do actually.
Where?
I'm like, wait a minute, I fucking so on my back I have a dream catcher. and
Yes.
one of the flowers, one of the feathers is a blue jay, one is a cheetah print, and then one is a peacock. This one's me, my mom, and my grandma.
Yeah.
So we're like different
So
spirit
cool.
animals.
Cool,
So I'm
yeah.
the cheetah.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
already had like
Yeah.
known, like this.
You
is
already know what your
me.
spirit animal is.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a
cool.
cheetah.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of girls have cheetah print tattoos. Like, not like,
Yeah.
it's like a thing.
What made you like, or what made you choose that you're like, this is me as my animal?
My animal. I don't know. Well, I used to be into track and field and be like a sprinter and shit.
Oh,
So
how to do it
Can you
then.
run
Cheetahs
really
are quick.
fast?
Cheetahs
yeah,
are quick.
I used to be able to.
So,
And
like-
not
when was
anymore.
the last time you sprinted at full speed?
Now I
that's a good
smoke
question.
weed. So no, honestly, okay, a couple months ago, but
she
I was running from the
she did a
police.
dash.
I was running from LAPD, born and raised.
Oh, you were like high knees, high
I'm
knees.
like, let's practice this. Let's go, LAPD. I'm just kidding. No, I was actually running, but I pulled an ass muscle. So
Abe, no,
Like,
you and Abe are on
yeah.
the same wave. You and Abe are on the
it
same
fucking
wave.
hurt.
Wait,
so
you were just like jogging.
sprinting, like
Oh.
doing a morning workout, you know. I was trying to get back into my groove
Yeah, you
from
pulled a glute.
before.
You pulled a
but
glute.
It didn't work out.
Did you stretch before?
No, that's where I fucked up.
Thank you.
I never stretch ever in
And the
football
days
ever.
coming
Like,
that he'll
I mean,
feel
I
it
might do
while
like a
you
little
do
toe
it.
touch, 10 seconds. 10, like whatever. But like I never like really got into stretching.
Don't do it without stretching.
I know.
I'm gonna feel it one day. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn the hard way, huh? I'm gonna learn the hard way.
All the years you did this, are gonna come on to like
One little
One little
tense
stretch.
moment of just
You're gonna be there for like a week with a
pain.
That's how it is.
Oh, I've injured myself so many times, like working out, and I just stop working out until I'm healthy again, and
Yeah.
then go back at it.
So you actually
But yeah.
pulled your butt, your glue? Or-
Yeah.
You went to the doctor?
No, I didn't. I was just running and sprinting, and then like I don't know, my ass felt like it fell out of my.
You know what it is?
And I just like couldn't run anymore.
It's
I was just,
actually-
like,
She freezes. She's like,
Who are you with?
I was by myself in front of my house, and
Oh.
like I have a couple people who work at my house, like my assistant and stuff. She's like, "What the fuck?"
she sees you out there, you're stuck, frozen. She's like, "Are you okay?"
Because she never sees me
can't
running,
move.
and like so she
You-
saw
you
me
don't
running that
move.
day. She's like,
You're like,
No,
I know
I-
I don't pay for this, but
I've
like,
got
I'm gonna
calf
need you to
cramps
pull it back
before.
down and really get those
Get in
knuckles.
that.
And that like LeBron James,
Hit it.
yeah, and like
Poke
mid
it as hard
game,
as you can.
it worked out though because we were running out of time.
Yeah.
In the game, we ended up winning this game. We ran out of time, and I got a cramp, so we got a free timeout. Because I was like, oh shit! They thought I was like really injured,
Yeah.
and they were like, timeout, and
Yeah.
the clock stopped and,
then-
everything.
then
I just
play.
and then they were like, oh, I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. They used to give you mustard for cramps.
Mustard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would
cold mustard.
cold mustard. They'd I would have it all over my jersey
It's weird.
Why?
They-
Have you ever heard of that?
because I guess it
Never.
takes away the cramps.
Wow.
It's the acidity in it that.
Yeah,
takes it
the
away.
acid in
I don't
it.
know
So
what it
they would
is,
have
yeah.
a jar of mustard, and they were like just dumping it
Yeah.
in my mouth, and I'm,
In the
Even
mouth.
on the muscle though too.
and then
you
just
put-
like rinse. And they was like chasing it with water.
Yeah.
It was
That
a
sounds
bad. It was
really
terrible.
nasty.
It
That
was
Sounds
terrible.
bad.
It was terrible.
I would
And I
be
like
no
and I like
thanks.
mustard, but if you get it like a mouth, if you have to drink it,
Yeah. Hell
that's
no.
tough.
Would you guys rather drink a mouthful of ketchup or a mouthful of mustard?
Mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah,
I
mustard.
drank a mouthful of ketchup one time. I swear.
Disgusting.
Wait, what?
Why?
It was so dumb. My sister and I were like five or six. I don't know why I remember this. It was like traumatizing. But she's like, I dare you. You know, this truth or dare game. We were at Tommy's, like Tommy 5, number 5 or whatever.
yeah.
And she's like, I dare you to put all this ketchup in your mouth. And I opened my mouth and like just spat it all up and everything.
We all have
But
that day.
yeah, I'm
so you
scarred
didn't
from
My
now
brother,
on.
my
No.
brother made me drink his pee
Ew.
Shit.
when I super young.
That's all.
Don't
that's,
share
That's
that.
fucked up. No, he was evil. My brother was evil.
brother?
Joey, what do you
But how-
think?
where
Did he,
you
like, put it in a cup?
In a cup.
like,
It
here's
was
the
like,
story.
you
Like,
want
what
some
the fuck?
apple juice?
Please explain.
You want some apple juice? Is exactly the only words he said to me.
You couldn't tell.
When I was a kid, I'm not gonna pass
But
up
I
on
just
some apple
wanna
juice.
know, like,
I
there's
grabbed it
something
both
wrong
hands.
there.
I grabbed it both hands. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
But who
He's
as
like,
a
go, go, go.
kid is taking the little cup, putting his little wiener in there, peeing, and like, let
Joey.
me give it to my brother. Like,
Joseph.
Who thinks about that?
my
Like, what is
brother
he watching?
Joseph, he was
that
evil.
Ohio shit.
He was evil.
No.
Yeah,
Fucking
that had to
right.
have been some Ohio shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the most Ohio
That had
shit
to
I've
have
ever
been because
heard.
like
If I-
I've
That is
never
some
heard of
Ohio
no
shit.
brother do that to their little brother. Like here,
who
I'm gonna
thinks
piss in a
about
cup
that?
and tell him
Over
it's
here, we
apple
just
juice.
push you in the street.
Yeah, like here.
Heck?
Over here, we just feed you to the Skid Row. Like, here, drop you off in Skid Row.
Over here, we just drop you off at Skid Row.
You want to taste piss? Just walk around downtown LA. and
smell
just
it.
For
fucking,
real.
Wait, so
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
so you didn't even notice the color or like the smell was weird?
It looked just like apple
old
juice
were
to me.
you?
I had to have been like 4 or
Well,
5.
you need to drink more water then because it must have been. Apple
That
juice?
shit must have
What
been
color would you say
yellow.
apple
That
juice
shit
is?
must have been yellow as hell.
And
Yeah,
the smell,
I remember.
Was
No,
it not warm?
I remember.
Pee is really hot.
You didn't smell it?
I
when you
didn't.
walked
I
over?
didn't.
Hot apple
I didn't.
juice.
I didn't smell it at all. I didn't. I just
Was
went
it
straight
hot?
for the drink. You're a kid.
But
like
was it hot? Because pee comes out really
you know
hot.
what? You know what? It might have been. He might have let it. He might have let it chill. He might have put it in the fridge. I don't
Who's
know.
thinking
I don't
like
know.
That? A
He's all
freaking
masculine.
I don't know.
serial
But I
killer.
remember
Serial
it was a
killer.
dark blue plastic cup. And so, like, you
Yeah,
couldn't
that
really
was
see
very
the color.
It
He knew what he was doing.
wait,
He
it
knew
was
what the
like
fuck he was
those
doing.
Insulated mugs, so you don't know if it's hot or cold.
It was like a thermos. You have like a frosted mug. He had in the
He's been
freezer.
doing this shit.
Yeah, he was
Makes
a
a popsicle
sick.
out of it. He's like,
He was a sick kid,
Dude,
bro.
that'd be
Like, yeah,
crazy.
he would do some fucked up shit to us. He would always have us like do some fucked up shit.
You think he'd still do that to you too? No.
No, he's actually the nicest of us all now. But he was a badass kid. real bad.
What do they call them? Baby kid.
Yeah, baby
Baby
kids,
kid.
baby kids, and he wet the bed too
Yeah.
until he was like 12. Until he was like 12, we had him in
He's
pull-ups.
probably on here watching.
He's
like,
right on here
"Why are you
watching right
talking
now.
about my shit?"
Fuck, he knows what he
No,
knows what he's done. But yeah, we used to make fun of him because he'd be in pull-ups. He'd be like 10, trying to. He don't want to wet the bed. He'd be like, I'm a big kid now. He'd get
Have
so
you guys
mad.
ever peed yourself? Like, what's like the oldest you peed yourself? Like, even if it wasn't like a reoccurrence.
I've never.
But like,
peed myself.
have you ever had a dream where you were peeing
Yeah.
and it happened?
I have. Sorry.
Oh shit,
Go,
Abe,
go.
go
I
ahead.
have one when I'm older, but
Yeah, me
okay.
too.
So I used to commute from. Don't judge me, but I used to commute all the way. You guys know where Fontana is?
Yeah.
All the way out there. I used to commute from there to Beverly Hills for work every day.
Oh, hell
So
no.
there was I'm not even gonna lie. There's a few times where on my way home, the traffic was so bad that we stopped on the freeway for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go. Everyone was literally dead stop. Like we didn't move at all.
Wait, you were carpooling.
So you
with-
just
wait,
pissed in your
I
pants?
missed a little bit. You're on the bus. You're carpooling with
No,
employees,
no,
or
no,
what?
no, no.
Oh, just by yourself.
Jazz, okay, you know where Fontana is? Remember where we used to live in Fontana
Yes. No, I heard
and
that
Beverly
part.
Hills?
Yes.
That's almost like in traffic.
No,
it's
I'm saying
it's
were
almost
you
a
driving by
4-hour
No,
drive.
I'm asking Abe, how are you getting to work?
In my
In his car,
Oh,
he's
just
driving.
solo.
yeah.
Hey, don't give me attitude. I didn't
Well, he said
catch
that.
No, no,
He
no,
said that.
yeah, no, no.
He's in
I
traffic.
know, dude.
Okay, well let Abel
Okay.
answer.
All right, so.
Continue.
All right, sorry. So anyway,
That was
on my way
funny.
home, it's never to work in the morning because I didn't. And once I go to the work in the morning, I didn't have anything to eat or drink, so I was good. On my way home, all the time. No, sorry, twice, not all the time. That sounds bad. Not all the time, people.
He's like every day.
Every fucking day.
Twice.
Adult diapers.
Okay, well, I'm asking, you pissed your
Where it
pants?
Big
happened-
kid.
Yeah, yes, twice. And we no, because we
Why didn't you just hop out and piss on the street?
No, I was in the middle of the freeway, bro, and we stopped for hours because
You
there was
stopped.
an accident.
I would hop out
Oh,
and
one
just
of
piss. Like
those type
I'd
of
just
moments.
like hang out the side of the
Okay,
car, and
no, I mean at that time
you
I
can
was
get
just like-
arrested for that though.
But it's so easy
So
for
smart
guys
that you
to do
didn't.
that.
Yeah, they can
Girls
just
is
go
like,
in a cup.
Yeah,
hold the
yeah.
spot. Like, you know
Gatorade
what we're
bottle.
doing.
No,
Yeah.
I
They
think
could
I
just
had
be
a bottle.
standing
I mean,
there.
I didn't go on myself.
Okay, I was gonna say like
Yeah,
you just
I
sitting
didn't,
there
like-
like, psst,
I didn't just
fuck
like,
it. This
I
is
didn't,
what
like,
it is.
I didn't dumb and dumber
Just
it.
soil
like,
yourself and just fucking
Soil.
just fucking just sit there on the
like
drive
Jim,
home.
like Jim Carrey, like
It's warm.
No,
No, there was
no,
like
no.
you can't pinch it,
There-
it stings. He
there-
said you can't. He's
there-
like pinch it off. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
pinch it, it
Ew.
stings.
Yeah, no, it was like in a bottle or something. I
If
forget.
it stings, that sounds
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Oh,
it's
well,
Yeah,
if
that
that's the
doesn't
case,
sound too
if that's the
good.
case, I've pissed in a million
Oh, okay,
Gatorade
well, then
bottles.
there we go. But no, like,
Million
and, yeah, no,
Gatorade
I never,
bottles.
London
like, just,
still
like,
tries
lit.
to pee in cups, and I'm like, no, go use the. He'd rather go out on the street, even if there's a perfectly good restroom inside.
Well, I've told her
Yeah.
there's nothing more free
and
than
I
just
heard that that's a guy thing. Like they
and
just
just
want to
peeing
go
I
in
think
the
so.
bush. They want to go in a
outside
tree.
on
Yeah.
the bush.
No, my boyfriend, like, literally,
it
we're
is.
like at our house and
Thank
we're
you.
like chilling,
Yeah.
and he goes outside.
No.
Yes, peeing in the fucking bushes on our
Yeah.
fucking tree. And
I'm
I'm
the
like,
best.
so glad you.
I'm
It's the
like,
best.
babe, our bathroom is right there.
Thank you.
It's like
so
a-
much.
It's
that
like-
someone
it's
else
a-
has
okay.
it. It's a guy thing.
It's
It's
just like a
such a
man
guy
thing, a
thing.
nature
It's just so
thing.
good.
What the
Feels
fuck?
way better
Yeah.
than aiming at a when you're
Yeah.
out. There's no aim when you're out in the wild.
like-
Everything's your
like,
your
yeah.
toilet.
He's like, don't come over here. You're gonna get sprayed.
Everything's your toilet. It's like a fire hose. You're just-
They're like,
Adam and Eve people, Adam and Eve.
yeah, think about it, man. Think about it. We weren't meant to be peeing
this
in
is
these
a man
Okay,
thing.
but
these
actually-
diameters
Yeah.
and these
Feels better
perimeters.
knowing that.
Yeah.
You're trying to lock my piss in a box, and I don't like it. I like to just wherever.
At least we know you guys all are
And-
same.
and-
you guys
and
all
plus-
like to do
across
this.
the board.
Okay.
Yeah, it's across the board. And
Across
pissing
the
in the
board.
Yeah, you'll ever have in your whole
pissing
life.
in the snow.
All the way across.
Is that better?
Oh, way better. Pissing in the
Yeah.
snow. You can write your name.
Oh,
You can do
sorry.
anything with it.
have
It's
to do that. I
so
have to do that.
good.
I
Yeah,
haven't
try
done
it one
it.
time. You'll love it. You'll never be the same.
Maybe this year.
Have you ever when
We
you
get
were
like our own
older,
litter
peed,
box. It's like
in
snow.
your-
and
Yeah,
we're just-
I was waiting for a McDonald's bathroom one time, and I was just waiting so long.
How
I
old
was,
were you?
I was like 13 probably, so it was kind of embarrassing because I'm just standing there like, open the door, I have to pee, and I literally couldn't hold it. It was like somewhere in downtown LA too, and I just pissed all over my fucking self.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
And my mom, we're like in the Santee alleys. I was like, nah,
Oh,
dude,
shit.
I gotta
We're
go
going
home.
We gotta go
Oh,
home.
no.
Take your ass
so
home.
You're just like I peed. Did you even go to the bathroom still? or
No.
no?
I was so
Well, I'm good.
embarrassed. I started crying, and I'm like,
Oh.
imagine
You're like,
you're
it's not
13.
pee.
No,
It's,
I
it's not
Bro.
pee. It's just tears. It's just tears.
I swear.
I wish, but yeah. You
What
guys
are they
like this?
saying?
Cool.
People can relate to this. Everybody's.
One of you or two have peed on yourself.
Yeah, someone out there watching.
All right,
is
guys.
pissed
Whoever's
themselves.
watching us right now,
What's,
join in on our
what's
conversation.
the
Have
oldest
you
that
ever?
peed yourself?
I've
Not
never
like
just
never
peed
had it
yourself,
all over
not
the
like
side of the
gone in
road.
a bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
Peed
have to been
yourself.
like 5 or 6.
Oh, so then
Only
Got
five?
too
Yeah, I got a
excited.
pretty strong bladder.
I think mine was in high school. And
What?
then I was like 10th, 11th. And that
Come
was
on,
the
Ross.
last time. I had a dream that I was using the bathroom.
Oh, dreaming.
And then,
That's
yeah,
too
and then
bad,
I
yeah.
woke up
I'm
and I
not
was like, oh, fuck. And I had never done that before or after. But I was like, oh my God. I was like, what the fuck? It was like, ew. It was
So you were just dreaming that you were like, were you in a bathroom at the time
Yeah,
of the
did you
dream?
imagine yourself?
yeah.
pissing?
And like, yeah. And I guess.
And
I
then
had
in
to
the
pee.
dream, you're like, oh. And then all of a sudden,
I
what? You just felt
guess.
water?
And I think I've trained myself after that. If I'm ever in a dream and I have to use the bathroom, somehow I already know, like,
Snap
wake
out
up.
of it.
You're like,
Snap
wake
out of
up,
it.
hurry.
Because I already am like, I'll never chance that. Because I'm like, nope.
That
Yeah.
scarred you. You were like 16.
Did you
I
wake
was
up
old.
because of it? And you were like, oh,
Yeah, because I was like, oh shit, and then I had to like tell my mom the next day because she's probably like, why are the sheets off? And I'm like, it was kind of that's like kind of the most embarrassing. I'm like,
yeah.
I pee.
Yeah.
I had a dream I was peeing and I peed. Can you believe?
No, but I get it because my older brother pissed the bed till like 12. So like, and we would sleep like, we were sleeping like the same bed. Like we were like,
Would it touch you sometimes?
yeah,
Be
sometimes
honest?
I'd be waking up and pissed like, hey, like, or I'd hear it, and it'd be like,
Oh my gosh.
and I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Hey, you're pissing. He'd be like, huh?
Oh, ew.
Like, oh shit, man.
My boyfriend's brother recently told us that he like pissed in a Gatorade bottle in his car and he was like super thirsty one day and he forgot he fucking pissed.
Shit. Oh
Dude,
shit.
Sorry
Shut the fuck
if he's
up.
watching.
That is on another level.
But he fucking was like, bro, let me like, grab something really quick, like a drink. And he's like, oh fuck. Like threw it out.
I did that with because I played baseball and we used to always dip.
We're like,
and we
that's what
used
you
to
guys
chew.
get for pissing
We used to
everywhere.
chew tobacco. We used to chew tobacco and you'd spit in the tobacco thing
Oh,
and just like have a
no.
spitter. And I would have like a water bottle and a spitter. And then like I grabbed the spitter thinking it was a water bottle and just, oh my God. And
Also,
then
is
I
there-
drank my pure spit with dip
It was
tobacco.
only yours. It was only yours. Though?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
mine.
okay.
It wasn't
Not-
nobody
not
else's.
that it makes it
so
any better,
I mean,
but
no,
I
it
was
does
just
make
curious.
it.
It
It
does
makes it
make it
much
better.
better.
Oh.
If it was
What
someone
if
else,
it
like
a bunch of people?
Imagine it's on the whole
no,
team.
fuck no, fuck no. Or you know what?
He's like, we're all one.
one
now.
Yeah,
time,
we're one.
One time I was
I
at
am you. You are me.
We have a
yeah. One
special
time I was at a
bond.
party and one time I was at a party and I'm like, I don't know, I was probably like 15 or something, and I'm like looking for beer and shit, and I see like a beer and I'm like, oh, it's full, and I start drinking it and it's like straight cigarette butts and ash like that's like in my mouth, and I'm like, oh hell no.
Wait, you're like, fuck it, because I can't get beer. Keeps chugging it. You got to see it.
I'm like, got to
It's like,
see it
here
through.
goes something.
I'm like, pick up, I'm spitting out the cigarette butts. That shit was terrible. That was worse than the spit. That was worse than the dip spit.
Um,
That was
I had that
gross. It
happen
was
with-
straight
Pretty
cigarette, like
gross.
cigarette butts and ash.
I had that happen with London. Like he was like, it was like because for some reason he'll take like like not even like a little bit, half full water bottles, and he'll ash his like blunt or his joint. He smokes joints
Oh,
in there,
fuck yeah.
and then he'll
I've done
also
that
throw
too.
his roaches in there.
Yeah, I've
So
done
like,
that
but it
too.
wasn't like it was like maybe one roach, but like a little bit of like ash. So it wasn't like, you know how sometimes look at dark. No.
Yeah.
So like I'm thirsty.
I did that right
bit
in
in
front of
there.
her. She watched me.
No,
She,
no, I didn't watch. It was after but still, like it's half full. Like you're not thinking like you're using like you're wasting water. Like if it's a little bit, okay.
Yeah.
So I literally go and I'm like drinking it, and it like the roach goes in my mouth, and I spit it out like, and I'm like, what the fuck?
but I did it too, like 2
It's
weeks later.
fucking
What the-
disgusting.
She was like,
I
"That's what
just
you
the whole
fucking
Blunt
get."
just
I had to spit it out, and I was like so mad because I'm like, it's half full. Like what the fuck? Why? Don't waste.
oh my god.
And that was really nasty. It was so nasty. But
Yeah, yeah, that's probably the worst thing I ever drank. What's the worst thing you've ever drank? Like the worst tasting thing you
or
ever
nothing
drank?
bad really.
I
Nothing
don't
bad.
think nothing bad yet.
cautious
don't
about what-
jinx me or
Yeah.
nothing. But
Knock
I don't
on
think.
wood.
What about
nothing
you?
bad.
that thing.
That right there.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. Weed, like cigarettes, way worse. It was like chemicals that I was drinking. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I felt weird afterwards.
I don't
got a
know.
little tobacco
Having a
buzz.
roach while you're trying to drink
That's
water
pretty
and
bad.
ash going, like it was like, and I was like, oh,
Honestly, yeah, that
and I
doesn't
spit the
disgust me.
roach out. Like, what the fuck? Would you be grossed
You're
out?
like, yeah, fuck
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's
and
nasty.
roaches are boo boo. Like that's like that nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
like
end
the bottom
of the-
resin, like fucking
the
all
saliva.
sticky. Yeah, you got the good stuff, girl. You got that THC water.
Yeah. So anyway, let's hope that doesn't happen again.
I start my own business. I'm like roach water.
Ew.
Like $5.
Roach water, like
$5 a
like,
bottle.
Yeah. I don't know about
well, I don't know if anybody would buy that.
Ew!
It looks all like that.
It's mixed with pee, like
Yeah.
his brother said. His
Pea
brother-
and
That's
roach.
what my brother's pissed look like.
Roach.
I'm having flashbacks. I'm like, I got no.
That's
Yeah,
concerning.
literally, like.
So everyone
we
be
weren't healthy
careful
kids.
if Lyndon gives you something that looks like that.
Yeah.
No.
Or like my brother, anybody, if
not.
they're around, don't let them give you no drinks,
I'm just
and
kidding.
especially apple juice.
So are you still switching it up, guys? Are you still modeling? Are you still
No, not too much. Okay, I can't say no. I'm like, I like keep myself in the industry, I guess you can say, like
A
by
little
like doing a
bit?
couple little things.
Because I
here
know
and there.
before you were really like
Yeah.
full fledged, like in
Yeah.
there,
Yeah, I was like full fledged like promo modeling,
Yep.
like just doing photo shoots.
everything super busy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
saw you everywhere, like the car expo.
Yeah.
everything. Yeah,
yeah, no, but honestly, I just feel like I've been growing up a lot more, which
Mm-hmm.
is not bad to do like everything, you know, but
yeah.
I just feel like my mindset, I really like the modeling, but my mindset was so like, all right, what else do you want to do? What other businesses you want to do? Like the podcast, like you want something a little
Yeah.
bit more than just that, you know? So I feel like I started doing that and it just stuck. Like I just stopped modeling, honestly. It just was like, forget
How long
it.
ago was that?
It was like a year to a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah, but honestly, modeling like really brought my like persona out,
Yep.
and I wasn't so like talkative.
Like it
and,
was an
like,
important phase of your life
Yeah.
that helped you get to where you are now.
Exactly, yeah. Like I was even telling my boyfriend how like I like not that I didn't have friends or anything, but like I didn't have like girls that I could relate to like so much, you know, like girls that were like in the industry, knew how it felt to like be working all the time and like have a certain standard to hold up to and all this
Yeah.
stuff. So it was a really, really important like growth part of my life for sure.
And is he okay with? Was he okay at that time? Because I know you've been together a long
Yeah.
time. With your like sexy photos,
Yeah.
more provocative, and with also you having to work. You know, even the people that hire you for the car shows are men.
Yeah.
And then usually it's like still sexy clothing or bikinis. Was he okay with that and like super supportive?
Yeah, so luckily he was supportive and like he had a clothing line and everything
That's
too.
the best.
Yeah, so he was like, you know, model for my clothing line, figure it out, and then like go on and model and like do your own thing. And he was really supportive, honestly. Like sometimes some things would get him a little uncomfortable here and there, and he'd be like, "Oh, I don't really care for this," but for the
that's
most
good
part,
that
yeah.
you communicated and like then you learned each other's boundaries. Like
Exactly.
This is what's okay. This is what's not.
Yeah, but even then, I'm a rebel a little bit. So I'd be like, well, I'm my own person.
You're like, well,
I'm gonna
I
do
feel
this.
comfortable.
So, so I would still be a little crazy and stuff, but he would express himself every now and then. But he was very supportive, honestly. He still is if I want to do it too.
Yeah.
So.
You're like, see you at home later, babe.
Yeah,
Have dinner
yeah,
ready.
yeah, exactly.
Am I supportive with your photo shoots?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, that the most supportive of everything. So that's why I like that your boyfriend was and
Yeah.
is the same way.
Well, Jasmine just
Yeah.
makes me come with her too.
Yeah.
She's like, you'll just come with me, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Dude,
Well,
the
when
fact
he
that you
is
guys are doing
free.
this together, this is dope. This
yeah,
is super
yeah,
dope.
it's cool. She asked me to actually.
Yeah. It's probably hard to find like somebody that you can like co-host with.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
It's
So
not that
it's,
easy. I feel like.
and then it's also fun to just because I had Ella and then I had in the beginning my other friend Noelle. It's also fun to switch it up every
Yeah.
so often, like
Yeah.
just to like have a different take, different views, different people on. So I think I'm gonna like, kind of stick to that type of thing.
Yeah.
So.
I've actually
You
been
gonna give me
watching.
the boot?
No, not like that, babe. But
Gonna give me?
it's-
She's already replacing me.
it's
She's like, by the way, season 7,
She's
I
like,
have
"You wanna
so
be-
and so
I'm
coming
like,
Maybe
on.
so
co-host
this is your
next
last
season.
episode. I'm like, Karen.
Karen, you a good co-host.
Maybe, I don't know.
And I always tell Jasmine there's certain like episodes
You
that I
just
don't want to do, like
Yeah.
like certain certain like girly girls that I don't want to do. Like you're cool, but like makeup artists and stuff like that. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
nothing
it's like
about
some
that.
things you
Like,
don't want
I-
to have input to.
Yeah, I have nothing to say about that. So
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You said I've been watching.
Oh, I've been watching your shows for a minute, actually. Your podcast.
yay.
Yeah, I've been watching them.
Yeah, they're cool, man.
Did you
They're
see
good.
the Teresa and JP one?
Yeah, I saw the Teresa and JP one. I
That one has,
saw
like, one
That
of the
one
most
was good.
beautiful-
That one was
That
so
one's really good, honestly.
If
Was
you guys
it
haven't
juicy?
seen that
Juicy?
one,
Just so you know, shout out to them. They're so open
yeah,
and honest
yeah,
about that.
that's
very
because that's a
cool.
tough.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was the only person who had them on like right when it happened and right when they decided like they were like working it out. And it was like really like that was I felt like I was Oprah. And
No, it was
no, for
emotional.
real.
It was
When I
emotional.
had
They
the, like,
laughed, they
first
cried, they
open
like
stuff.
all the emotions were into one podcast. It was so crazy.
My boyfriend and I actually watched it together because I was watching it. He knows him too, and he
Yeah.
finished watching it with me. And he's like, "Wow, I didn't know that like somebody can be so open, like on
shit,
live,
yeah.
like you
Well,
know."
that's one thing about
good.
like especially JP. He's like completely transparent. Like he's gonna tell you what he thinks and that like and what happened. And he's like, oh shit.
But yeah, that was a
you
good
know
one.
JP.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He's open with his shit.
What other one did I see? I saw Brandy's. I saw
Oh, yeah.
Jaleesa.
Oh yeah, because you're like part of their
Yeah.
kind of crew, right? Or I guess is that the right
We
term?
all kind of
Yeah,
know
yeah,
each
yeah.
other
Circle, like a
somehow.
little
Yeah.
circle.
Raquel, you know Raquel.
Yeah, I
too?
know Raquel too. Yeah,
She was on. Oh, Alyssa.
Alyssa. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe I
even
do.
know.
I'm like maybe I do.
So, but I did notice that you deleted all your like Instagram
Yeah.
photos. So that's why I'm like, what was that about?
Yeah, so I'm trying to like rebrand myself in a sense, I guess. I had like a bunch
Okay.
of photos and like a bunch of nonsense on there, I feel like, and things that like
Okay.
I had like a lot of content honestly, but I want to I
Yeah.
archived it. So I'm literally going to go through it and make it like a pretty page.
Yeah,
so it's just like taking the time to go through
Just
and
cleaning it
figure
up.
out.
Clean
Yeah,
it up.
clean
Little
it up.
You
spring
had like
cleaning.
really beautiful, like that Tulum trip that you did with the baddies.
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
I think those photos came out so good.
Yeah, I need to put them back
And still
so
classy but sexy.
yeah, exactly. No, I'm gonna put them all back up, but I have them archived right now, and they'll be back up pretty soon.
So you're not open to modeling anymore or
You
if
know,
the price is right.
if
price
the
is
price
right,
is
yeah.
right, yeah. If I
Yeah.
want to have a little bit of fun here and
Yeah.
there,
Okay,
like
okay.
like sometimes like the other day I was saying I went to go do that bottle service, the
Oh,
light show
yeah.
thing. That was just fun, honestly. Like I would not do that
just-
regularly,
yeah,
but
you
Because
just
you,
did it
you
just
have
'cause
the
you
freedom
could.
that you're able to do that. You're
Yeah.
like, I feel like doing this.
yeah, me and my homegirls leaving to Mexico tomorrow. I'm gonna go to work with them and like
Yeah,
do it
just-
really
just
quick.
kick
Fun.
it, just kick it,
Hey.
yeah.
I'm like, babe, let's go find something fun to do.
Yeah.
Fun work.
Yeah, I don't think I could be a bottle
This is
girl,
fun
but-
work.
Yeah.
This is fun work.
True.
But that's how me and Jasmine met, like bottle girl, and I was promoting.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That
Where
was-
at which club?
It was
Playhouse.
Playhouse.
Nice.
But it was only for like, what was it, like All-Star weekend or Memorial Day weekend or something. It was only for like 2 weeks. Or
It was like
3.
early June.
Like that's where you meet them.
That's all it took. That's
But
where
we
you meet
didn't
them.
meet
All-Star
there,
weekend, no.
though. That's
All-Star
what's funny
weekend.
because we didn't meet actually there. He was a promoter, and then my friend that worked there, I just saw him. I'm like, who's that? And then she told me, she's like, I call him potential.
Potential.
She's like, because he's just good looks, but he has potential. And then I was like, what's his Instagram? And so, and then after I stopped working is when I DM'd him. And then we
Jasmine's
hung
like,
out.
I'll switch that potential to
yeah,
a
she's
real.
like, I'm gonna put it to.
We're like, we'll put him
that
in his
potential to
full
use.
Potential
Yeah.
type of thing, but
How long have you guys been together?
Like what? What was that? That was July. Like we first met July of 2019.
Damn.
So not 2 and a
Right
2
before
months and
COVID
some-
and everything.
No, 2 years and some change.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
What about you and your boyfriend?
Oh my gosh, you guys
Oh,
are gonna be like,
jeez.
what? 9 years.
9 years.
9 years, yeah.
That's a decade.
Yeah, it's almost a decade.
Do you believe in like
How did you guys
marriage?
not-
Is that why he
Yeah.
hasn't yet?
So I don't know. I can't really answer for him completely, but for the most part, honestly, because we've been growing like so much, I feel like we were such little kids when we got together. We were like 20, so we like had so much growing up to do that it was kind of like, well, we're growing together and we understand that, but like I'm growing as me and you're growing as you, and like.
Who do you think is
We
more
have our own
grown out
goals.
of the two?
Oh my gosh, he would probably say him, and
He
I'd
would say
me.
he would say him.
Yeah,
He would.
He would say him, but me.
Who? What do you think about us? Who's more mature? Who's more grown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good chat.
What would you say?
Good chat.
She's like, I'm leaving for this one.
I don't know. I think Jasmine's more like. I think she's more grown as far as like
There's different
like
areas.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this and get this, and do this, but I'm more like, I think I'm more family oriented.
I like that. That's cool.
She's more like goal oriented.
Yeah, but sometimes that's what it takes. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
literally both
yeah.
2 levels of stuff.
I think too much money is not good, and then too. I mean,
There's nothing wrong with like wanting like as much money as you can possibly get at all.
Yeah,
But that's not the only important thing. Of course not.
yeah,
Of course not.
At the end of the day, you
Anybody will tell you.
can be a
Anybody with money
millionaire.
will tell you that too. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
that shit's. He's like that shit will come and go.
yeah, quick.
He's like,
You can spend it
you
as
can
fast
spend
as
it
you
as
get
fast as you
Yeah.
make
But the thing
it.
is, with family, it's
You
not
got
like
it.
you can spend them. You can.
Yeah.
You have to work.
Yeah,
for them.
you got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of
Prove
people
yourself.
step up to the plate when it's time to go, but a lot of people don't. So
Yeah.
you gotta, you never
No,
know.
seriously.
But how have you guys not gotten like pregnant or anything? No, I'm
seriously?
serious.
It's okay to ask people that. Like,
No,
I'm
seriously,
serious. No,
yeah.
I'm serious. I
But
don't
it's
know.
also
I don't know.
not
I don't know
okay
if
to
that's.
ask
I don't know if
people
that's like not like a. Or do you do birth control?
So I do birth control.
Okay.
So luckily, you know how I was telling you guys he got like his sperm test and
I'm
everything?
just asking.
So he's very fertile.
Yeah, no, because that's why you told me
But-
you were like you got his sperm frozen. It's
Yeah.
fertile. It's good to go. So I'm like, how did?
No, but that's what we were asking too. We were like, I've been on birth control, but that's not always 100%. And
Yeah.
we were like, how have we not gotten like pregnant
One
before?
scare,
like
like
once
one-
or nothing. I mean, scares here and
you're
there.
lucky.
But I got lucky as hell, like knock on wood and everything, because then he tested himself too and everything. He's like, I'm fertile as hell. I'm fertile too.
Yeah.
So we're good, but
Yeah.
we don't know. I mean, God doesn't want us to have a baby yet. He
That's
knows.
not
When
necessarily.
if you're
time.
on birth control, that's why you're not getting
Yeah,
pregnant.
that could be it.
Yeah,
that could be
that
it.
is
That's,
why, yeah.
no,
I
trust
mean,
me.
there's
Get
girls-
off that birth control. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a different story.
Ah, don't say that. I'm staying on it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
What
So-
birth control
yeah.
are you on?
So I'm taking pills right now. I thought about doing the IUD, and I spoke to a lot of friends about it. They're
Not
like,
good.
"Don't do it, girl."
I've heard good things about the Nuva ring.
Really?
Or the ring thingy.
That's
yeah.
kind of weird to me. No, is it good though? Because
I haven't, but I want to. I think that's what I want to do. I
I think I'm gonna try it honestly too, because that's like my last
And
alternative.
it lasts. It's like in there for like 3 weeks, basically a month, and then you switch it out. And then
Jasmine
Yeah.
really wants me to get a vasectomy.
So I was even telling my boyfriend that too, and he's
Oh no,
like,
because it's
he's like,
irreversible
no.
for them very easily.
She said
Yeah.
it's reversible.
And because his
And
barber got
exactly,
one.
my
Wait,
barber
it's
spilled the beans.
reversible?
My
Very
barber
easily,
Eddie.
every time.
Damn
It's
it,
like
Eddie.
It's like a male birth control.
Damn it, Eddie.
So
he
his-
was like,
Really?
yeah. So I got a vasectomy, and he said I got it reversed, got pregnant, and then got
he
the
got his girl
vasectomy again.
pregnant, and then he got it again.
you can reverse it.
You can reverse it.
See, women are forever.
That's
Men
why
have
they're like
almost
the
like a
real
permanent
answer
male
is
birth control.
vasectomy. Is
That's
what they're like
totally
that's the
dope.
real answer.
If they really loved us, they
Yeah.
do it, Karen.
Yeah,
I told her
That
I
way
was
we
like,
don't have
I'll
to
do
be
it. I'll
flushing
do
our
it.
body
for you.
with all these hormones. That's
I
not
hate
normal
it.
to us.
No, I
Yeah.
literally recently posted like, hey, like I took a month off of birth control and stuff.
See?
And I was like, hey, like, does anybody like the IUD? What do you guys recommend? And all these girls said, no, my boyfriend, they put snipped, which I don't like that word, but they got snipped. Is that vasectomy too?
There's a
Same
there's
thing?
a cord or something like a vein that they
But it's
snip,
not as.
and then they burn it
it's
or
not-
whatever.
Sounds
like
so
something.
invasive, but it's not.
No, because they.
He said it hurts like a motherfucker, but like he's like it's like a week
they
and
don't
then
even
you're
have to be
good.
put to sleep, so it's not
Oh,
that.
okay.
yeah,
It's not that
yeah,
bad then,
yeah,
yeah.
You're
It's
just
like-
there. They're like you're standing, and they numb you and whatever, and then.
So yeah, I told my boyfriend about it. He's like, hell no. And I was like, why not?
It's a real scary thought.
But
Because it's just so sensitive. You're just so sensitive down there, like thinking about just someone going in there and just snip.
Yeah.
Like, that thought alone
And
is like makes me
also,
want to pass out. But
guys think that like, oh, after that, like when you like climax for a guy, that nothing comes out. It's like a dry, but it's not. It
It's
comes
not,
out, but
no.
there's just no actual sperm.
yeah, it's just
like
no
what gets
sperm.
women
Right.
pregnant
I've always
in
thought it was
Yeah.
just like yeah,
you
come
can
out
still
like
ejaculate, but there's nothing that will get the woman pregnant.
Yeah, no, the biggest thing I think is that I didn't even know it's reversible. So if he knew it's reversible, it's like, wait, what?
You're like, hold on.
he's like,
hold on.
so do
She's
you really
texting
love
right
me?
now.
He's watching this right now, like, you
Like, hold on, babe.
motherfucker. He's like,
Are you
God
listening?
Damn it. He's like, what the fuck?
But then they're not getting hormones pumped in them like for how many years?
No,
you know,
if
It's
I
bad.
like in the long run, like honestly,
everyone's
like
getting
it's
birth control right now. By the way,
Yeah.
yeah, and in the long run, honestly, it's a better decision for the man just to get a vasectomy because
So are you
it's
gonna
nothing
get it?
changes for a guy. Set up the appointment, and pay for it too. Because
Just make sure it's reversible, 100%.
Why don't you get?
why would
your,
I pay
Why don't
for
you
my
get-
balls to get snipped off?
You are qualified for Medi-Cal, so why don't you do that and get that, and they'll pay for it.
Does that pay for it?
I'm probably.
I don't think so.
She's like, I'm not too sure, but trust
I don't think so,
I'm
Bucko.
like, I don't qualify.
No,
that,
I'm pretty sure there's a price that you got to pay for that, and I just feel like,
Yeah.
God damn it, am I about to fork out like $3,000 to get my fucking balls snipped? Like, damn, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
But
That
you know,
sounds, if I was a guy, I'd be like, freak yeah, I don't want to get none of, like, I don't know. I guess, well, it's different. I guess everyone's different if they want babies or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want babies?
I
right now?
do, yeah. At least 2 babies.
Right now?
2 babies. No, not right now.
Oh.
Girl.
she said two.
I need to wait till I'm like 35. Give me like 5,
That's
6
me.
years.
That is so
35?
mean. And
If
people
that
try to shame us for that because you're
Bro.
going to be an old mom. I'm like, good.
No,
You're going to be an
it's
old
not
mom. I'm
old.
going to be you,
It's not
young.
old.
Yeah. No, if
But
I could
if
wait
you have
till
one
40,
kid at-
honestly, I would wait till 40.
I said this.
God damn.
You're my spirit animal.
You're gonna be 60 when your kid graduates high school.
Good.
Born and raised in LA.
That's too old.
Wait, we have to. Yo, we need to. I need to make like stickers and be like born
Born
and
and
raised, and then like
raised.
put little and small underneath press our show. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
That'd be a good one. Hey, I have my print production place, so I'll make
We're
you
gonna make
some.
it.
Literally.
Shout us out later,
Oh,
another time when
yeah.
we give them.
So
to
for
you.
like an average T-shirt, what do you guys like charge for like an average T-shirt?
Yeah, no, it depends the color. Like black is a little bit more because you have to like pre-treat it
Yeah.
and all, and like how many placements. Like if you want all of these, it's like
Yeah.
a lot more. If
Yeah.
you want just one
Yeah.
in the front, so it depends on that. But typically between like black shirts, $8 to $12 to be made, and then like white shirts like $5 to $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good low.
Not
So you
bad.
sell it for like 25, and you're making money.
Yeah, yeah, and
You're
we
making
just
money.
wholesale too. We don't even try.
Oh
to,
yeah. Just get the big.
yeah.
So Karen and her boyfriend have, or you said it's not fully like there yet, right? To promote.
Yeah, well, it's
I'll let you explain. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a print production company, but yeah, we kind of like took a step back for a second on it and like focused on the food truck instead. And so it's not like fully like the Instagram and everything's not like fully like nice and stuff to promote, but it's Trapper Depot, and we just do
that's
things.
Oh, that's cool.
I love
Yeah.
that name.
That's cool.
Yeah, we do it for
Trapper-
the trap stars out
Trapper
there.
Depot.
Oh, you're like, we
That's
do it
dope.
for the small
For
people.
the
Yeah,
trappers.
we do it for the trap stars out there. We actually made. I think your friend was there in Mexico before I was. Pretty King Hustle.
Oh yeah, she used to guys or
Yeah, she knows my brother, and my brother got some stickers for her through us. So yeah, we make stickers.
Oh, cool. Yeah, stickers.
That's
You
dope.
should. You know what? You should definitely get like 1,000 stickers and like slap them everywhere. Fresh
No,
as
for
shit.
I
real.
know, because we have after this, there's like our little bathroom wall that
Yeah.
everyone signs, but people will put like their stickers and stuff.
Yeah,
You
you
should
should
do
get
it.
stickers, slap them all over, and then like Fresh to Show 7 p.m. Fresh to Show
guerrilla
Thursday
marketing.
7 p.m. Fresh to Show Thursday 7 p.m. Slap them everywhere.
With the little link, the YouTube link.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could probably even make like a barcode, or you could scan it.
Oh, the little
QR code.
QR
yes,
code, where you could like
can.
scan it on your phone, and then boom, pops right up to your YouTube.
That is the.
That is cool.
I'm like,
We'll
seriously,
definitely keep in touch
send
with
me your
you.
little
I
like
will.
logo or
We'll
whatever.
keep-
We'll
definitely
do it.
keep in touch
Yeah.
with you.
So can people hit you up now for that? or-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it's just at Trapper Depot on Instagram, and
right.
yeah,
You guys-
or at
You
Trapper
guys
Depot
are
at
hearing it
Gmail.
now.
Literally, like all the marketing geniuses I know that do like whatever they do, they all have stickers and they
Yes.
slap them everywhere.
Everything. Like I've been even telling them I would need to get like cups made too.
Yeah,
Like even just for the podcast, like for us and I guess like
Yeah.
a little. The branding
would be
makes it
so
more
cool.
official.
it does.
I feel
It
like.
helps like you become full circle and like an actual thing. It
Imagine
really
I'm like, put this shirt on. You come.
Yeah.
First I sh- I'm like, you need to wear this. I'm like,
But
I
it would
want
be
that.
cool. Imagine like everybody has Fresa cups right here.
Yeah,
No,
like
for
literally, like yeah,
sure.
that's official. That's different. That's next level.
I love it. I love it. So you guys heard it. So it's at Trapper Depot,
Yeah.
spelled like how it sounds, right?
Yep.
Like no
Trapper
extra.
Depot.
Yeah, for all the trap stars.
So DM them for whatever you need for your printing production needs.
Yeah.
And then, so what else you guys are working on together is
Yeah.
the Mexi Bachi
Yeah.
track. So talk to us about
Mexibachi,
that.
Yeah, Mexibachi. Yeah, Mexibachi.
Mexibachi.
So you got the best of both worlds, Mexi and hibachi. So a little bit of both. And we have
Ooh,
like
that sounds good.
yeah, a fried rice burrito. We have like hibachi
Oh,
food.
man.
Just
Okay,
a little bit of
alright.
everything. So
All right, where's that at?
So
Yeah,
we're on Venice and Culver Boulevard. So it's like West
shit.
LA area where I
Yeah.
was
Okay.
born. But we do a lot of events. Like we did the 626 night market, which was like
Oh.
yeah, it was big.
That's huge.
100,000 people throughout the weekend. It was
That's
That is really
huge.
good.
yeah. But there's a lot of competition for hibachi right now,
No,
right?
yeah. I know. They got a bocce. Got one called Bocce Bus. You
Yeah, I've
that
heard of
one?
them. Yeah.
And theirs caught on fire.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Fuck.
Yeah, their Bocce Bus caught on fire.
Damn. So you know why trucks catch on
Why?
fire? Because they have so much grease inside. They don't clean it.
Ew, that's
that their
really
shit
nasty.
catches
And the
on
shit
fire.
catches on fire, and you can't
Yeah.
put it out. It's like
Yeah.
with like.
Ew, that's
Because yeah, it's actually
them.
gross.
I'm
if
not
you-
saying. I'm not saying that's why there's
No,
caught on fire.
no,
We don't
yeah.
know. We
Tell
don't
me
know why
30
there's
We are
caught on
not
fire.
saying that, but
But that's a big reason why.
But it's a big
food
reason
trucks
why,
catch
yeah.
on fire.
yeah,
yeah,
no.
because
All respect to everybody.
yeah,
but
I'm
no,
sure
that's a big
they're
reason.
not gonna care that we're talking about it because they posted it. But like, yeah, there's caught on fire, and that's why I was like,
That can
how does that happen?
Yeah.
But that's
Or just
That
bad,
makes
you know,
sense.
whatever it is, but yeah.
That
what made
makes
you guys
sense.
come up with the name, the idea, like
Yeah.
mixing it with the Mexican fusion of the Asian?
Yeah.
What made you guys come up with all that?
So we wanted to be a little bit different. We already love hibachi. I'm like a food. I want to be a restaurateur one day and like have restaurants and like mini restaurants and stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's like my goal is
that's
restaurant.
where it's at, dude.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
Food, because nobody.
man.
You always gotta buy
Food.
food. You always need food.
Everybody's got to eat.
Yeah.
Everybody's got
And
to eat.
so my boyfriend and I love hibachi food. We love benihana, and I don't know. I guess everybody must have been thinking about the same thing at the same time because all these hibachi trucks were coming out at the same time. So we wanted to be a little bit different, and then we included the Mexican stuff too. So like the Mexican fried rice burrito, and
That
yeah, we
sounds
were
so
like,
good
let's
right
just
like
like mix it up a little bit and do Mexibachi, like
hungry.
something different than everybody hibachi.
Dude, you should have brought some plates.
I know, for
and
real.
we could have just been like, yeah.
should have had the
wow.
truck downstairs.
ASMR, I'm
Yeah, right.
smacking on it.
But yeah, that's how it started. It's pretty dope. It's at Mexibachi.
Oh yeah, Abe, tag
At
the
Mexibachi.
Mexibachi, please, on the stage.
And we're a little bit different too. We have Wagyu on our menu, so that's pretty dope.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's the
shit.
good stuff.
Yeah, that's that good.
You're
good.
taking me on a date night to
Yeah.
Mexibachi.
Yeah.
Well,
Hell
I'll invite
yeah.
you guys to the grand opening too. We haven't had one yet,
Oh,
but
so
we
not
should
an
have it
official?
2022. Yeah, like
Oh,
actual
so it's
grand.
just
Okay,
been like
cool.
private events and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's
cool.
been like private events, a little bit of the street, but like we're like gonna do an actual grand opening.
And are
yeah.
you gonna switch around different locations or kind of stick to the same one that you had mentioned?
Kind of stick to that one that I mentioned,
Okay.
and then events.
And
Yeah.
then see. All right. Private events available for booking.
Mm-hmm. Catering.
So for the people like out there that are like thinking like, oh, I'm gonna start a fucking food truck or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the
Oh,
most
man.
difficult obstacle about opening a food truck? Because I know it's not easy.
So
I know
you
it's not
guys
easy.
had to purchase the truck itself, right?
Yeah. So we purchased the truck. That's probably the hardest part.
Just
honestly, too.
scraping the money together to get the fucking
Yeah, get the fucking
purchase
truck.
that truck.
Yeah, get the truck first. We found the truck, and it's like, you know, a FedEx truck, like regular like truck that people like have to carry stuff around. And then we actually had a friend who was making a truck at the same time, and he hooked us up with this guy to make the inside of the truck, and that took like another 6 months. But that part's hard too, because like you can set up your truck and be like, okay, this is how I want it, and then it comes to life and fruition and stuff, and you're like, fuck, I have to change this and change that.
It's not going to be exactly what you.
Yeah, so that's hard too. And then honestly, the permits and everything, but
The permits.
That's
are
what I
available.
figured would be the hardest, like the paperwork and shit.
The
Like,
paperwork
I feel
and
like
shit,
I'd be
yeah.
on that bitch illegal.
it's
Hey,
a
you
learning
want some-
curve.
Hey, you want some food?
Yeah,
Want some food? Fucking like,
it's
yeah. Grab it from the back. Grab it from the back. Yeah.
Even
It's a fucking
if
learning
you think about
curve.
it, even people buy still food from like the street vendors.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and I'll be getting them
and
bacon
that's
wrap
even
hot
less
dogs.
official than you.
yeah,
I'll be
for
getting those
real.
bacon wrap hot dogs like a motherfucker. I know they're not getting no
Me too,
paperwork on
yeah.
that.
How late are you guys open?
Till 11, we're gonna start doing 2 a.m. just because
Like, after club
Yeah.
people
That's
probably
like-
come through.
Even
That's
if you
the
guys
time.
did, 3 a.m. Because
Yeah.
like people get out of the club and they want to eat.
yeah.
Did you try like let's per se like your competitions?
Everybody.
Food and like, cause you kind of had to. That's part of like your studying.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to know like what's on their menu, how does it taste, what are the mixtures they offer. And
Yeah,
stuff.
we would sit there and like watch all their menus, see like how many people they had in line, like
I love
watch how
it.
many people they have working.
Yep.
Like we would. Literally
I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, we'd set
she
their
really
trucks
does
on
this.
fire.
What the? Okay,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Imagine.
I'm just joking. Like, we're fucking sabotage it up. No, but no, that's smart though, because you got to know your competition,
Yeah.
or else you have no measuring stick.
Yeah, that's how we found out that nobody had Wagyu too, and we were like, nobody has Wagyu. Let's go Wagyu.
Yeah.
But now someone kind of like did it too, and we're like,
Oh, they're
y'all were
jocking the
watching
steez.
us.
You see? Oh, you guys watching us too?
You guys are watching us now.
but you guys are gonna do it better. So
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
and
there's only one-
enough
there's only
money
one
out here to go
Mexibachi.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's only one
definitely.
Mexibachi.
Yeah, there's only one Mexibachi, so that sounds fucking bomb, dude. Like, I'm hungry.
excited.
I just had tacos too, and I'm like, a burrito sound. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So what month or wait, when did you say that your opening or grand opening is gonna be?
So we're not too sure yet, but I think February. I'm thinking we're
Okay,
gonna do it February.
so guys, keep your ears open, your eyes peeled for February.
Yeah.
LA, Mexibachi, get a taste of both worlds,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be bomb.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what's next for you?
Yeah.
Like, because you already have your 2 ventures already, and you're modeling still. Is there anything else down the line that's still in your head that you think you want to do, or are you just focusing on this stuff for now?
Yeah. So honestly, this stuff is really, I feel like it's time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
So like that stuff was like the print production was kind of something for me and my boyfriend to like just do. The Mexibachi, I forgot to mention my stepdad is actually the chef, so he partnered with my boyfriend.
That
so
is so cool.
it's 50-50 partnership.
But does
so
he cook too, your boyfriend?
No, he does. Oh,
Oh,
hell no.
you don't even cook at home, huh?
But you're like bowl of cereal.
No, yeah,
He's
if
like,
that.
I brought some Mexibachi, boss.
Right.
Back.
No, so my stepdad's a chef, so they 50-50 partnered. But so like the print production was for me and my boyfriend. The Mexibachi was kind of like a family thing. I felt really good, like giving back to my family, like giving them a job,
yeah.
like to like have
I
and like
love that.
yeah, business to have. And I'm still managing that too, but now I'm gonna start something called What the Guac. It's guacamole, so I'm gonna sell guacamole like
love
online
guacamole.
and stuff.
We love
yeah.
guacamole.
So I'll bring you guys some next time.
Jasmine's
I
gonna
love
start.
how you found your niche too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that because everyone just needs to find like what they love and what like you're really into. I'm assuming before you love guac. Like,
Yeah.
You're like a guac like freaking
Food,
enthusiast,
just
right?
food,
Yeah.
guacamole,
Food in general.
anything.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what I've always told Jasmine. Jasmine's such a big.
Congratulations on all everything.
No, thank you. It's
We're
been
gonna
hard,
support.
girl. I'm like, don't even let it, like,
Of course.
like, don't even compare nothing like that, because that shit's hard. I know you know, like, throughout the years of doing things, like, you learn so many lessons, and you're just
But
like,
still better than working. I mean, I know shade to anyone that does like the normal ones, but like at least like, you know, like it still fulfills yourself a little bit to at least chase a dream.
Yeah.
Not even a dream, a goal. Because
Yeah.
you are gonna achieve that goal.
yeah,
so.
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure your stepdad likes cooking in the truck more
He
than he
loves
would
it.
like cooking in like the back of
And
a
you keep
restaurant.
it family
somewhere.
related, and that's the best
Yeah,
part.
that's
'cause
cool.
You're
That's
putting
cool.
them on, and they
That's
want to
real
help
cool.
you and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He was getting like, he was like, I'm being abused over here at this
No,
restaurant
they
that I work
kill
at.
they kill their cooks.
Yeah.
They pay them minimum wage, and it's like, dude, these guys are frying. Like, these
Yeah.
guys are good. Like, a lot of
Yeah.
these guys are good. And like,
They know what they're doing, and they don't
Yeah.
even get the money they deserve. So
No,
we're
no.
like,
Yeah,
dude,
so-
come bring your like labor over here, like, and make your own business. Fuck it. So
smart.
yeah, after that, I'll do guacamole, and we'll see where that goes. But it's just been so much shit. I feel like so much pressure sometimes. I'm like, all right,
So
slow
for
down.
the what the guac, would it be like a store? Or would it be like a just like orders, like
an
people
item
order
on
it
your
and like you can
site.
just
Yeah, so my goal is to honestly get on Shark Tank. So shout out Shark Tank one day. I'm putting it out there, manifesting. You know?
Are they still running?
Yeah, no,
They're still doing new
seriously.
episodes and
Yeah,
stuff, huh?
so they're still out there. They're still running, but I would have a website, and then I'd have a store, also probably like a little store or something. But yeah, website. Try to ship it across the country, and supposedly my guacamole is really good. I don't know. You know, some people might not like it,
Nah,
but
come on.
supposedly
I
it's
Okay,
know.
really
so what
good.
would your pitch be if you're on Shark Tank right now?
Right now, I'm Mark
Fuck,
Cuban.
right?
I'm Mark Cuban.
Go.
Fuck.
All right, sweetie, I'm sorry. I'm out.
She's like, fuck. He's like, no, I don't want to fuck you.
He's like, you're not that pretty.
He's like, oh, you think you could just come here and fuck your way to the top?
He's like, because you can. He's like, meet me in the back.
He's like, I'll give you 10%. Or I'll take 10%.
I'll take 10%. That's it.
Okay, wait. So what would like kind of your pitch be?
Fuck, I have no
No
idea, to be
pressure.
honest.
Well, you have to prepare that. You have to like literally.
I have
you have
to
to prepare that for
prepare
that
it.
shit. Yeah,
to
because it's got to be
prepare that.
like, it's got to be like
On point.
good.
Yeah.
It's got to be good.
Be in front of a shark,
Yeah.
Would your boyfriend go up there with you or no?
Honestly,
I don't want him to go up there.
he's like, stay at home, nigga.
I'm like, honestly, I just want this for me.
No, literally, like,
I
yeah.
love that,
Sometimes you just want something for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yes. Yeah, that's good.
And
Yeah.
with the guac, did you go on Shark Tank? You don't even need a pitch. Here,
Bro, yes,
try it. You
exactly.
like it? It's good, right?
Yes.
You love it, right? It's awesome, right? Let's get this shit going. Everybody loves guac.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
And they buy like 90% of the food that goes on Shark Tank. They fucking sell into it. So I'm like,
Because that's just where it's at. Like food, guacamole. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know
And
one
then we'll
guacamole
see you
business.
Yeah.
Wait, you'll literally be so rich. We'll see you in Target, in Costco, everywhere.
Smart and Final. If you're
That'd
in
be
Smart and
cool.
Final, we're gonna be picking up. We're gonna be picking up shit regardless. But
just give free shipments.
Which reminds me, if you and your boyfriend or just you aren't doing anything tomorrow, we're having your Friendsgiving at 4 p.m.
ooh, we're having a Friendsgiving. Everybody, dude,
No, we
come
have
and
enough-
bring
we
some
have
guac.
enough- Yeah, just make.
Oh
just make
yes,
I'm like,
please.
so I'm
That's all you
going
gotta
to
do.
my
Everybody's
friend's
making.
birthday,
Everybody's making a
but-
dish. I'm
Well,
making.
it's 4 p.m. That's early, or
It is. I think hers is like 6.
Oh,
okay.
you'll
But
be,
I'm
you'll
gonna
be
I'm gonna
stuffed.
make sure I still come to something
But
and
literally,
give some
yeah.
guacamole.
But literally,
let us
like
know.
everybody's making their own
Still.
dish. I'm making elote. She's making candy yams.
Man, I wish I could bring it.
So
homemade
yeah, I
cranberry
know it takes.
sauce.
I know it
It's
takes a
kinda
long
like a
time to
potluck.
cook
Yeah.
that shit.
But we'll tell you more about that after.
Yeah, no.
But all right, let's get into the trending topics. So you guys both saw the baby. I sound so like not
The baby.
urban saying that.
The
Yes, the
baby.
baby, nigga.
The baby and Danny Lee.
Yeah,
video,
that was
right?
that was tough to watch. It's just tough to watch a
But-
woman go through that. It is.
Yeah. And but then it
It
also
is.
like, did you guys see like that other video, like that ex NFL player that got released today? That was like, or
What happened?
yesterday? That was like,
Oh,
Beating on
Stacy.
his baby
Stacy.
mom.
Yeah, there's a video
Oh, I
of
saw
him.
a clip.
He really.
I don't really
think-
know
he
anything
really,
about that.
he
though.
really, he's gonna go to jail for a long time. You know, they haven't caught him
He
yet.
needs to.
He,
He's on the run. He's on the run.
He's on the run. His
He's on
friends.
the
we'll
run?
have to
He's
show
on the
you after,
run.
but
Oh,
You
No, it was
weirdo,
like-
dude. Go turn
no,
yourself
it was,
in.
No, it was.
People know
very-
what he
He's.
did.
But the thing is, that
When we
little
show
that
you,
little
it was really
30
scary.
seconds. That little 30 seconds
he
of him
do?
freaking out,
On straight clear camera, and their baby was sitting on the couch.
crying like, fuck, it was fucked up. And
That's fucked, dude.
he,
And he's
that
a
little
football
30
player, right?
Yeah, he was
Like
ex-football player.
2017
Ex-football
or
player.
2016.
And so there's probably screws loose in his head. Like when honestly, from playing football, I know for a fact, like I probably got CTE a little bit.
See,
But,
that's
like,
a head injury, right?
Yeah, it's like when your brain, like you just take so many head-on collisions. Like when we were playing, we didn't even. When I was playing, there was CTE wasn't even a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like midget league, they had you going up head to head. Like we were like 9. Oh, do it again. Do it again.
Damn.
They would have you do it like these days they don't do that. They don't
It's
do
like young
tack.
kids too. They're developing.
Yeah,
brain,
we're
like-
developing and shit. Like that shit's fun. I've woken up in the middle of games, like unconscious. Didn't like while I was still playing, but like in the middle of a play, waking up like, oh fuck, I'm on a football field, like because I had a concussion in the middle of a game. I didn't even know. But like, yeah. So, but I'm not gonna blame that on CTE. That was he's just a piece of
What
shit.
was that guy's name?
No, yeah.
Stacy, something Stacy.
So Stacy, that is a whole different story, but that just came out. But beforehand, like the baby.
Yeah,
thing,
he's gonna go to jail. He did 30 seconds of work, and now he's gonna have to literally fight in jail for the rest of his life. Or I don't know, for the rest of his life, probably for a couple years. He's gonna have to fight. They're gonna be in there beating his ass in
Yeah.
jail.
But back to the baby
So-
and Danny, like when we want to compare to both, like I don't even think things should be compared because both are wrong. And I've just been kind of taught where like nothing's worse than the other. If it's wrong, it's just wrong. And not okay. And nothing's worse. They're the same.
Right.
Like, as
Stacy's
much
shit
as
was
people wanna
worse, bro.
say-
That shit was
But,
worse.
like,
That shit turned my stomach.
But both are wrong, and if something's wrong, then that's that. Like it stops there. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's
just wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. general.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah.
what did you think when you saw like the live with the baby and Danny Lay?
Man.
And What was your take on it? Like first, like right out the gate, like what were you like? Okay, well, I'm thinking this. Like, what were you, or no thoughts? You're just
So to be 100%, I felt like, I mean, he was being a bitch. Honestly, he was being a bitch. He was being rude and shit.
Seriously,
but also
though.
like she knows what she's in, and she should be
Thank you.
like.
That's what he
Thank
says.
you.
You
I'm like, you
know-
didn't listen to any of his songs before
Yeah,
you got
right.
with him?
She kind of knew what she was in, but like that's not to say like don't talk. That's not saying like, oh, he has a right to
It's
talk to her like
acceptable,
that.
yeah.
It's acceptable or
It's not,
anything like
yeah.
that. But like she knows, so she's kind of like playing dumb in a sense. I feel like, and like if you know what you're getting into.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, or if you do know and you just want to like turn your face and just
Oh,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
now I'm gonna act
Look
like
the
I'm
other
the
way.
victim or whatever, then fine. But honestly, like he was being a bitch, and like that was rude of him to fucking like put her on blast like that too. You know,
Damn.
Like,
Why
what was
would he
that?
do that?
What was that accomplishing?
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing?
No,
like,
he just embarrassed his
that's
baby mama
something
in
to
front of
keep
everybody. It's
private
fucked
with
up.
each other. I feel like so. I was just like,
and then,
His
like,
brother,
he showed
her,
himself.
her brother came out like, yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga. Like next time I
said that?
see you, like we need a one-on-one
I'm
fight.
sure. I mean, I.
Yeah, I'd do that for my sister
only
too. Like you
child,
can't
or-
go in there
No.
and be like, he
have
said
brothers?
like,
He
If
would
that
beat-
happened,
yeah.
beat their
If he
fucking
got on
ass,
live
too.
like your
you
mom
were-
knows